Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? One guy got a little difficulty. The other guy's coming in late. And the other guy is out of town with his wife. So we're going to get it together in a minute here. The show must go on, baby. That's what we're going to do. The other guys until they tune in. But I just wanted to say, I appreciate those who do tune in. I appreciate the love that y'all and the support that y'all give for this show. And tonight's topic is not about what's up with these emotional men. It's just the men who act more feminine in their responses, and then these guys who are emotional for as, playing a tough guy role. It's like those days are outdated for a lot of, that's a young person's thing, but we still have a lot of old men that's doing it. And it's crazy because what we're doing now in this society is changing our culture. You keep coming on with two things. Why? We're changing our culture. And in order to change our culture, we must change our understanding on where we're headed in life. If you don't know where you're headed in life, you're pretty much not gonna be a part of the change. You're gonna be still in the lack of. You're still gonna have that poverty mindset. You're still not gonna be a part of the 1% or even the 10% because of that change that we're doing. And we all know that change is inevitable. I don't care if you feel like, hey man, I've been doing this and this is where it's going to go. Hey, that's going to change because you're going to be still in a lack. You're still going to be in one side and one way of thinking while the rest of the world has moved on. So you and your feelings, you thinking that, hey man, I'm the tough guy. I'm the guy who knows what I'm talking about. I'm that guy. Man, that right there, that's not going to happen. That's not going to... Keita, what's happening, baby? Yeah, so that's what we're talking about, these emotions. That's what I mean by when I'm saying what's up with these emotional men. These grown men that still acting like little boys, and these grown men that's in their feelings when they woman check them on a thing that they need to be checked on. So it's like you gotta understand once you become a certain age, or once you identify yourself as an adult, you gotta be understanding, you have to be able to change, you have to be able to withstand and talk about the issue at hand. Great evening, Tequila. You have to be able to talk about the issues at hand because you cannot, in no form or fashion, say you're growing. You can't. You got to control the emotions that come about. You can't live out of them emotions. Let me say that. And that's the thing about a lot of these grown men nowadays. They still living out of their emotions. They still feeling themselves. I know we still be touching on these topics every week because we're trying to get these men to understand, maybe the women, y'all can go back and identify with some of the traits that we speak about on here, and y'all can check these guys that's doing what they doing, So that's the main thing. Not dark skin. Wait a minute. The name has changed. Hold up. My man said dark skin is in, baby. Tell you about it. If that ain't confidence, I don't know what is. Touchdown. Touchdown. Dark skin, what's going on out there in Diego?
What name could I put today? And I was like, you know what? My spirit spoke to me, right? And I was like, dark skin.
Yeah.
We're going to run with it.
We're going to run with it.
Oh, yes, sir.
I can barely hear it. So what's going on?
Yeah, brother, we out here. Let me turn this off. Out here just talking about the emotions of a man and how I'm trying to get this thing to go off. Just keep dinging. About how these men are emotional, man, and and it's just the fact of emotional in more than one way, as far as it's like, some guys are tough in society, they still play the tough guy role. Then you got the guy who's when his woman tell him something, he gets all in his feelings. Then you got these other guys. It's like when somebody explains something to you, man, at a certain age, it's got to be true. You know, you have to accept that.
Right.
So being emotional is not about saying that, hey, you can't have feelings. Being emotional is about the way you respond to a situation. Being in your feelings when you're not supposed to be. Because, you know, I know society has branded us as men, the tough man, this can't do that. But if you're going to be emotional, let's do that around your woman, not on social media. You know, if you got a problem with one man, man got a problem with another man, let's do that in private. Call them, pull them to the side, go solve that, go settle that.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
That's it.
So that's a lot of things, man. That's what goes on, you know, in this society. Michael, you got to get that other thing off of there, brother. You got too many streams going on. Yeah, so that's the thing about it. Mike, what's up, cousin? It's called maturity. Man, let me put that on the screen. You sure right, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the
thing about. Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
I was saying that's the problem. A lot of guys got the age, but they don't have the maturity.
Exactly, man.
They're getting in the feelings.
And that's what we're trying to solve.
Oh, no. What's up, Kev?
What's up, brother? What's up?
What's going on?
What it do, fellas? Sorry I'm late, man. Sorry I'm late, but I wouldn't miss it for the world.
We all know it. We all know it.
I don't know why my volume is so low.
How you
Dark
doing?
skin.
Yes, sir.
Who that?
He said you on vacation.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
What you say? The dark skin Will Smith.
That's right.
Oh man. Yo, man, now that deserves a slap.
Wow, the dark skin Will
Smith. Kev, your phone breaking up.
It is?
Yeah, your phone was breaking up.
Okay, my bad. How about that?
Yeah, you sound clear now. Yeah, work. So Kev said what we was talking about as far as just these guys, you know, basically we saying they're not maturing when they should be, because once you reach a certain age, your whole mindset should shift into grown man business. Like on the movie ATL, the big boy told Ivan, "Hey man, this grown man business. You ready for this?"
Oh,
you know? Yeah. So it's like that's what we're trying to make these guys. Well, help. We're helping. We ain't making nobody do anything. Right. The conversation comes about so we can help other men understand the role as you get a certain age. I know a lot of gentlemen that's on this page and that looks at the page, they might have matured from that, but maybe they can pass the information on down, or maybe the female, one of these women on here can pass it on to their little nephew or their little cousin.
Right.
So give me a little bit, Kevin, on what you got going on since you're a coach in the school system.
Oh yeah, man. So many of them trying to grow up fast, you know. They're trying to grow up fast, but they don't know. Like, for one small thing that's going on is they get to cussing a lot. Mm-hmm. They get to cussing a lot, thinking that's making them, you know, strong. So, and all that shit out is making them look worse by, you know, having that foul mouth. And, you know, we all did it coming up, but it's like it's overboard now. Like, they're trying to make a name for themselves or whatever, or they think it make them bout it like hard or something. But I keep telling them, man, these young girls ain't gonna respect you with that kind of mouth. It's choppy. Yeah,
your phone choppy, brother.
I don't know. It's the same way I've been doing. I got the computer on, charge up everything.
You sound
It's
like a
all right.
robot.
We can hear you.
Let me cut it down some then.
But a lot of this stuff is the young kids are doing what they see.
Right.
Like all these people in the public, they following what they see other people do that are supposed to be influencers, but they influencing in the wrong direction. They ain't showing them how to grow. It's basically they showing them how to revert to being kids.
Right.
And that's a bad thing. And the problem is, look, all right, we already went out there with Will Smith. This dude, everybody looked up to him ever since forever. It was like the guy, the brother that above all others. But we all fall. But now it does more damage than good.
Well, I beg to differ on that one because the joke was about his wife.
Right.
She has a problem she's losing her hair. So the movie G.I. Jane, I don't know if you've seen the movie. The movie G.I. Jane was about a woman losing her hair. So you're gonna make a joke about my wife's ailment.
Right.
You're not gonna if you let somebody talk about your wife's problem that she has personally, that makes you less of a man to me in my eyes. He could have went about it another way, but he felt like, hey, I'm gonna do it right here on the spot. Where you say it's like your mama chastising you when you was little. Where you mess up at is where I'm gonna get you at. So how you perceive that as being a downfall when you should perceive it as that's what the men in this society need to be doing for their women. Instead of their women defending their own self, he did what he was supposed to do. Even though his wife done cheated on him and did all that, he's still saying, dude, you ain't gonna cheat on me. You ain't gonna talk bad about what's mine. Not while I'm here.
All right, but if the brother laughing at
you got a butt to it, I'm gonna back out.
It looked flaky to me because if he's laughing about the joke, looks at his wife and now, oh shoot, I can't be laughing about it. Now I gotta do something. That makes him look like less of a man. That's just my
He thought about the joke. The thing about it is, you're not gonna you hear things, but then you're really like, wait a minute. Did he say what I think he said? That's when you boom.
But if he
was laughing at a comedian, he was laughing at somebody telling jokes, and then when you finally catch the joke, you're like, wait a minute. Oh look, wait a minute, what? Then he went and took care of his business. So yeah, he didn't expect it.
Do you believe he was right in the way he did it?
No.
Me?
No.
I believe so. I believe so. That's the environment I came from, though. That's where I came from. Where you opened your mouth and acted tough, that's where I got you at. If it was at church, the store, the corner, wherever I saw you, that's who I was growing up, though.
Yep.
So, in my mindset, what he did to me was right on time.
Really?
What I'm gonna do?
What I'm thinking is my part on it is I don't think he was being disrespectful. They took it as him being disrespectful. That's what he do, tell jokes. You know what I'm saying? He was just telling a joke, not realizing what was going on with the lady.
But let me ask you this: do you know how somebody is feeling at the time?
No, you don't.
No, you never do.
Sitting up front, all everything go.
Nah, that's not true. Everything go when it's funny, but when it's a serious matter, that's like saying, it's like telling you, hey man, if something going on with your wife, say like something going on with your wife, and then a guy, he knows it, but then he picks straight, he could have joked about anything else on that.
So you think
he knew? So that, huh?
You think he knew that she had alopecia?
Everybody knew. She talked about it on the show.
But that don't mean he watched
I don't watch your show. I ain't know it.
I didn't know.
But y'all gotta realize something. These guys are friends. They're in the same circle of life.
Oh, okay. That
they not. You got to remember something. These guys know each other.
Yeah.
It's not they like Chris Rock is brand new on the scene.
All right, let me ask you a question. Now, I saw an interview with Jada talking about, I don't care what anybody says about my bald head. So why would you get offended about a simple joke like that?
She didn't get offended, Will did.
This brother into doing something stupid. Because I'm a defender of my wife. As a matter of fact, I'm a defender of any woman in my presence. If you disrespect her, I'm going after the one that disrespect her. But if she goes out there, puts it out ahead of time, oh, I don't care what nobody says about my bald head, that's open game. But see,
emotional man, brother.
Too. Okay, but my
emotional man.
Disrespect that.
Say it again.
There you go. That's emotional man.
Disrespect.
The honest disrespect, because that's what he felt.
Huh?
I'm saying that's what Will felt at that moment. That's what we're talking about tonight, the emotions.
Right.
He had an emotional moment, and at that moment, that's what he felt.
Right. Okay. And I mean, people are able to feel any way they want, but at the same time, that joke, he didn't say anything directly about alopecia. Alopecia had nothing to do with each other.
G.I. Jane. G.I. Jane.
But G.I. Jane was a woman trying to be
a military woman who cut her hair, though. She ain't had alopecia.
She cut her hair intentionally.
Right. And all Chris Rock was, hey, you know, Jada, I love you. Can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane too, just because you bald-headed. Let's face the facts. You bald. It was a joke. That's why he was like, I think that went over right.
Yeah.
On top of that, Chris Rock didn't even write that joke. It's like somebody else writes the things, and everything has to get approved by the Oscars.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why they both under fire right now. So Will out of emotion, like a little pussy, and went and did that. Now he's suffering the consequences.
Right.
The line is, however I feel, I can sit up there and say whatever I want about whoever, because that's just me. If you get offended, you get offended. If I'm a comedian, I'm a comedian. Everybody could get it.
Right.
Sit up there and be emotional behind one thing, but for the past 2 years, when dude was sitting up there cracking on your wife and everybody else, you didn't have anything to say about it. Because people sit up there on different people.
I think the whole thing was about all of that, from all the way back to the cheating, from all the embarrassment, from everything. I found the weak enough target.
That's the point.
And I can get him.
That was the point. He found a weak enough target. Yeah, he wouldn't go after anybody else.
I guarantee.
And that makes him look that much more like an idiot.
And the Rock sat up there and said that he wouldn't have went up there and hit him.
No.
Who said that?
No, I said up the Rock. You know, Dwayne Johnson. If he made that comment, I love you.
Yeah.
Well, can't wait to see you. He would have sat up there and continued to laugh.
Yep.
You think so?
Probably wouldn't have had an orgy or something, but no, you want to pick somebody weak.
But that's what makes him look like an idiot.
I don't know. Chris Rock ain't seem too weak. He took that.
Yeah, did you look at his stance when he took the hit?
What?
He leaned into it.
The shit look fake to me. That's like one of them movie slaps.
Yeah.
Cause I know
it definitely was the movie.
Hey, with that kind of strength, he gonna hit the floor. He ain't gonna just turn his head and look like, oh, he slapped the shit out of me. Ain't no way. I hit him to the floor and his whole head turned around. And he like, what the fuck? Yo, it ain't. That looked like one of those. He didn't practice for that. He went up there, leaned away from him, pulled the slap. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna do it right. Cause now you look like an idiot. He played Muhammad Ali. Tell me he don't know how to throw a punch.
That's cracking now.
So where the hell is little ass Chris Rock standing there, turning his head and turning around? Oh, he slapped the shit out of me. He should have been wiping blood all over his face. To me, the shit was fake. But that's just my opinion.
At that point, it was about Mike Lowry smacking Pookie. That's what happened.
Mike Lowry.
Yo, Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry. Oh, man. Emotional men, y'all. We talking about emotional men. That was an emotion that man had.
Emotions. That was the time that Will should have controlled his emotions. If he wanted to slap Chris Rock, he should have waited until the break. When he goes backstage and be like, yo, babe, I'll be back. Walk right backstage, slap the shit out of him, go sit back in his seat, and carry on with the show.
So nobody else. You're right.
It was about stage front. He wanted everybody to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wanted everybody to see him slap the weakest dude in the whole place.
That didn't matter to him in the moment. That didn't matter to him in the moment.
Yeah.
You think he already knew he was gonna win?
And then you want to say, you didn't even apologize to Chris Rock directly. You went on Facebook to apologize to Chris Rock, but you apologized to the Academy.
Yeah. Tell me, is that weak or not? I revoke his damn man card myself. I'd take it from him. I'd go back to soccer. Yo, red flag, get off the field.
I mean, I don't know. He got that loot. He can pay his way out of this one. So, I mean, I ain't even really worried about it. You know,
he's going to be the butt of yo, you think he was the butt of the joke about August? Look at him now. He's the butt of the joke about everything going on. He done everything the whole week. Ain't nobody talking about Ukraine and Russia no more. All they talking about is Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Yeah, because it was a distraction.
See? It just don't make sense. That's just him being a little bitch. That's the only way I can see it.
Rock show go up. His ticket numbers from $20 to $30 to $300 per ticket. So
yeah.
Chris Rock, I seen that.
And look, Will ain't even gonna be able to get a good role no more.
You think so? I think he'll still get it.
What he gonna get? The last few movies he did were failures actually.
How? He was on stage for the last movie he did. He got an Oscar for his last movie. What are you talking about?
He just did that one. All the ones. Look at the last time he made a movie before he did Prince William.
Yeah.
Every movie Will does go platinum. What are you talking about?
It goes about his name. But
you can't take it from
him and Jaden wasn't about shit. The one.
What? Pursuit to Happiness won another Academy Award. What are you talking about?
That was one of the best. Seven, Pursuit of Happiness, Hurricane. What? He one of the best. Boy,
I don't know, man. I just think so. Once he stopped doing it,
I think you just don't like that guy.
Yeah.
I think you just don't like that guy.
Hey, Lowry.
Well, I did. I liked him until he showed me he ain't got no man card.
Hey.
Well, you got to remember, man.
Hey, listen here. I'm not going to take it.
I can't take it.
But I'm a little disappointed that he did it on Front Street at the Oscars on the stage. That's all I'm just a little disappointed where he did it at. But I ain't mad that he did it. But I don't think it warranted him to do it, because I thought it was just a joke. But that's neither here nor there, man. Them guys, each of them were in their emotion. Chris Rock had a little better emotion than Will, because he took it. He said, wow, you see that emotion?
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody has it here and there,
Right?
My bad.
Do you ever get emotional? Each of you, I gotta ask you, do you ever get emotional?
Yo, but there's a way to do it. He's a man. If you're a man, you should learn at that age. He's 50 years old. He should know how to control himself and win.
He didn't know how to control it. He didn't pay attention.
Say it again.
Into the hit. He paid attention. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all seen that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hit was a fake hit to me.
Yeah. To me too. How you gonna slap somebody but you leaning away from it?
Hey, they got a bunch of memes on it now, I tell you that. Hey, you seen the NFT? The one that say NFT on it?
Nah, I missed that one.
Oh yeah, Chris. Chris Rock, the NFT, and the gas slap.
They got one now. Hey, they got one now with Rick James and him. And with Rick James and Charlie Murphy. James, they got Rick James' face. They got Will Smith with Rick James' face. I mean, with Rick James as Will Smith and Charlie Murphy and Chris Rock.
Wow.
Yeah, they out there now, man. You know the internet is undefeated, man.
Yeah.
The internet is undefeated.
Versus battle.
For real.
Hey, I got a question. So
okay.
What warrants a man to have emotional? When is it warranted, or is it? Should a man not have emotion to be a man?
I tell you what, let me jump on it. I'm gonna give you an example of something that happened to me. What, like 2 years ago, me and my wife, we went out to a party. The friends was out through a big party. It was at a Masonic lodge. We there chilling. Everybody saw us when we walked in. We bring out food and stuff. So we chilling, having a good time. I'm sitting, my wife standing in front of me dancing. Dude comes up, whispers in her ear. All right, she tells him, no, I'm with my husband. He walks off. If the night goes on, he comes back again. She whispers in her ear. She tells him, no, I'm with my husband. He walks off again. This idiot comes back a third time.
Oh, no.
So when he walks off the third time, he walked toward the back of the club. So I got up and walked to the back of the club. I'm like, yo, bro, let me talk to you for a minute. So I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, now you're being disrespectful because you done threw into her 3 times and she told you that you were her husband. You saw us come in together. Now I feel disrespected. And he's like, nah, bro, it wasn't like that. I'm like, yo, bro, look, we men. Don't come at me with that bullshit. I done told you. Don't let it happen again. Now he want to fly off. Or what the next thing you know, he flying across the floor. I didn't get out of my emotions, but I showed him where to stop, and I didn't do it in front of everybody. But once he went flying across the floor, my wife turned around like, oh shit, everybody jumped. Now here comes the bouncer. I'm like, yo, I didn't go up there, walk up to him the first time he said something and slap the shit out of him, but I could have, because he saw us. He knew that we were together. She dancing right directly in front of me. You just got to know when. Now, after 3 strikes, you out. I get him the first time because I know I got a woman that other men are going to want. If I didn't have a woman that other men wanted, I would feel like an idiot. So now, I'm expecting other men to come at my wife. I let her handle the situation until it's my time to handle the situation.
Did you go with?
I know if I say something, it's going to come down completely different. But when I say something, I'm not going to be about a whole lot of blah, 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 back and forth. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to walk away. You're going to accept it, or I'm going to make you accept it. One or the other. But that's just me. What I'm saying is with Will Smith.
Dark skin. What you got to say, dark skin?
And
I was just asking him, did he go Will Smith on that guy who was looking at his wife at the mall that time when they went? Did you go Will Smith on I'm just asking a question.
Did he do what?
If he went
Hey man, we gotta hit for a quick commercial break, brother. We gonna let y'all finish this in a minute. Let's get this commercial break in here, man.
All right.
Let's go.
Hold on.
I will, and to defend the whole that balls and weeds.
I'm trying to. All right, here we go.
Who we got?
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
Good evening.
Who got the music?
Good evening, Keys. Good evening. Yes, I am Stacy Schamberger Smith, and I just want to jump on right quick to give my testimony of what my favorite product is. And it's definitely, I love all the products. Let me just say that first. But if I had to select one, I'm going to choose this Bacia Detox Tea as my favorite product. And the reason why I love this product is because before I started taking this product, I was feeling bloated. I had low energy, just feeling very fatigued and tired all the time. I was constipated. I need to lose weight. But after drinking this tea right here, I'm telling you, I've lost like 45 pounds since taking this product. Now I have so much energy. I feel great. I'm telling you. And this tea also for me, let me just tell you, for me, when I went to my doctor for my annual checkup, my total cholesterol was over the top. He actually wanted to put me on a medication, but I told him, no, let me make some lifestyle changes. So I started drinking this tea right here. And all it takes is one sachet. One sachet a day mixed with a bottle of water. That's all you got to do. It's very simple. My total cholesterol, guys, went down by 84 points. So no medication for me. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, these products are amazing. And this is brought to you by Tava Fit.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. That's all right, man. I tell you, some great products. Women staying healthy. Yes. Oh. Tava Fit, man. Great company.
Yes.
That's what's up, man. Hey, so he's
now back to
the man across the floor. So I guess it is all right for a man to get emotional at times, huh?
The thing is, you don't get emotional. I didn't get emotional. I just told you the fact. Had I got emotional, I'd have stomped the mud hole in him. See, that's the thing. There's a difference. When you mad, you go overboard. You do stupid shit. I didn't.
That's emotional. When you act out of emotions, that's when you just fly off.
Right. All I did was sat back and let the situation evolve the way it did. And when I felt like it was my time to step in and say something, I stepped in. He got emotional. That's why he went flying across the floor. I was just going to say what I had to say and walk away.
So you think that's what's going on with our young men, that they're getting too emotional? That's why they're getting in fights and killing each other?
I don't even think it's emotion. I think what it is they trying to prove something to themselves as well as everybody else. And like, I got to prove that I ain't going to be disrespected, that I ain't going to take this. I'm this, I'm that dude. That's what the problem is. It ain't all about emotions all the time. They out there shooting because.
But that's them living out of their emotions, though, Mike.
Huh?
That's how they live out of their emotions, though, brother.
That's okay. Yeah, you're right.
Because if they had control of themselves, they wouldn't even be in that situation if they had control of themselves.
But the thing is,
they're living out of their emotions.
Let me ask you this: with the music, the stuff that's going on nowadays, everybody talking about shooting this, shooting that, killing this. When you disrespect me, I'ma do you win. Everything they're hearing, you don't think that has something to do with it?
Mike,
proving a point.
Mike,
I'm listening.
That music been out since 1986. NWA.
So how many of us have been out shooting up?
It's about the culture, brother. It's about the culture has to change. Our whole mindset of what we allow. If you see, we so broken-minded. Our mindset is so in poverty that we accept money for anything. Talk about killing somebody, and then I'll give you this type of money. What you think they finna do?
That's all they
finna talk about killing somebody.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm saying, these kids that are listening to it, let's say they're so impressionable that they think that's what they got to do to prove who they are. I got to prove I'm a man by doing something stupid. Because that's what he's listening to.
Mike, look, Mike, at the end of the day, wrong is wrong. They just put a different mask on.
You're right.
That's it.
You're absolutely right.
Let me ask you a question. If I slap in your face with my left hand, but I'm right-handed, then you'll get slapped.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I started that. What was the last part?
If I slapped you on the face with my left hand, but I'm right-handed, did you still get slapped?
Yeah.
That's all it is. All the movies that I'm about to put on because I'm about to get in the Uber, it's a mask. Just change. Like I said, when I put dark skin Will Smith, because if I say something, that's just me. I'm not gonna bite my tongue for nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
Or I don't care how old you are. To give respect, you need to give it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that means you can take whatever you dish out, right?
Oh yeah, and I like
better be able to.
Definitely, I love it.
Hey,
yeah, that's
I grew up in the age
conversation. Sometimes it's where you stand. Where will you stand? You know, and what you stand for. I'm just trying to relate to the young men or anybody that's watching that there are times that you're gonna get emotional, but you can't dwell in the situation or the confrontation, and that's what's happening. Yeah. So, and that's why I go on and on from that point to I see you next week. I'll get you at the gas station, or stuff like that. I've been through that all my life, all our life, because they carry it on. They dwell in whatever has happened. If you don't handle it right then and there, then let it ride.
Exactly.
So sometimes with that retaliation to get you in there. My cousin got murdered in 1999. And I wanted to go back, and I looked for him for a minute. And then after I couldn't, get him right then and there, I was like, you know what? My cousin gone. What I'm gonna be gone for? You know what I'm saying?
So you was Trey. So you was Trey. You was Trey and Boys in the Hood. Let me out, Rick, man. Let me out, dope boy. I'm gonna get out, dope boy.
Wow.
I knew you looked familiar. You look like Trey.
But no, at some point, man, we gotta know, man, that retaliation and moving in your emotions gonna affect you or someone you love. That's basically what I was trying to say. That
that was a good point.
It's
good point, though, brother.
It's true.
Yeah.
Every action creates a reaction. Ain't nothing.
So that's why my whole thing was, Mike, that it ain't the music, it's the culture around the music. Because as men, like a guy, like one of my partners, he rode with me the other day. He asked me, man, why you listen to that gangster rap? I say, because it's a memory. It reminds me of what I'm not going to do again.
That's
right. So you can take gangster rap how you want to. I can listen to it all day, but you would not see a gun in my car. I won't be drinking and ready to go kill some. I use it so I know where I'm not finna go back again to. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you use it. Yeah. It's all about how you use the music.
But you're a grown man. You're mature. You grew away from what you used to be, right? They still trying to figure out who they are. That's what I'm saying. You're impressionable. They listen to this shit and think that's what I got to do to prove who I am.
But no, that's where we step in as men, man. That's where we step in as men. We got to guide them through the process. Keith went through a process. I went through a process, but we don't want that process to be prolonged 7 and 8 years like it took me. That's why I'm in the school now, man. Like, I could be doing my business. I was fine doing my business, working my company. You know what I'm saying? But when the opportunity presented itself, I say, I don't mind going in there. I'll get these 6th, 7th, and 8th graders and try to catch them before they become 15 and 16 and let them know you ain't got to do this. Like you could get what's presented to you now and transform your life before it even get to that point. Because if you go through this process, you go down this road, this is what's gonna happen. Jail time, jail's institutional death. You know what I'm saying? You can end up in the institution, or you could die.
Yep.
Yeah. And see, we didn't have enough of us in our neighborhoods. That's the reasoning that things are the way they are right now. All the dudes that was older than me in my neighborhood, they was telling me, say, I got that pack for you, little kinfolk. And I was dealing with my family members. I wasn't dealing outside of family. Everything that I dealt wrong, any drugs that I sold, it was for big cuz. Any drugs that I gave to somebody, it was to my little cousins. So I was repeating cycles of our generation, of our family.
Gotta break
So I'm breaking our generational curse right now.
Right now.
My little cousin's looking at me right now. Even my uncle's looking at me like, damn, boy, I like what you're doing. Because they didn't see me in this type of light before.
Right.
All they knew is that nigga, hey, he got a pistol. Y'all watch out. And he's smoking that PCP. Y'all watching.
And that's
he
that
high
dude.
right now. Y'all watching.
Don't cross him.
That was me.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
so now when you see me doing that, when you see me now, I'm breaking this curse for real. Because I'm coming on here enlightening everybody about, hey man, we got to do something different now, man. We done killed each other long enough. So I want to be part of the ones who change the culture.
Right.
If I can't be part of the Malcolm, if I can't be part of the Martins, I'm gonna be part of the Keith Liddell's, to where it's gonna be a whole different change, man.
That's right. That's why we can't never sit down on our story. Don't get fat on our story. Our testimony ain't for us. It's for somebody else, man. I want everybody to know. I want people to know that I came from the street, even with a 2-parent home. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to know I went to college and still end up going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that, man. Like until you change, your life ain't gonna change. You got to change your life.
Exactly.
You got to take necessary steps.
Change that mindset.
You got to take the necessary steps, man. You got to take initiative, man. That's big. Like you can't just live like that. You got to know that it's wrong. You can't dwell in it, you know. And I used to be that guy. I'm coming with the party favors, you know. But now, guess what? I'm coming as I am, a changed man. Now they want me to pray before we eat.
Right.
At the family function, I'm that guy. Kevin, go and pray for us. If we go to the graveside or whatever, Kevin, come on, throw up a prayer. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that. And they see the change is evident. You know what I'm saying? So being an emotional man, we have to understand when it's warranted. I think
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And be able to control your emotion. You can't dwell in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to feel. It's okay to get angry sometimes, but you're going to get over angry. You're going to be over analytical about the situation and get too angry and do something you ain't supposed to do. Or something
because that situation could have easily went south.
Yes.
He could have been arrested immediately on the spot.
Yep.
That's it.
As soon as he get backstage, there could have been some police back there because he was in his emotions. He was in his feelings.
Yep.
And just like you said you did, you pulled him to the back of the club, say, let me holler at you, player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I done been in that situation to where I wasn't thinking. You know, we don't know if Will Smith was drinking at the Oscars. We don't know.
True.
How about that?
That's true.
It's an event.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What we saw. That's true.
We only know what we saw in that little short time frame.
But
what they allowed us to see,
You ever hear when you was growing up, when somebody does something or you get angry, they tell you to count to 10 before you react?
Oh, yeah.
Now think about it. The amount of time it took for Will to walk from his seat to where Chris Rock was standing, he could have counted to 50. And then he had time to think about
he took 50 cents off.
Yeah. He don't feel like I'm about to do the dumbest thing I could possibly do on national TV. And not even that, it's streamed around the world.
That's right.
And when he started crying when he was doing his acceptance speech, that's because now reality's setting in of what he just did.
That's right.
He's gonna have to pay the consequences. And
for life.
There's no consequences.
It's gonna be consequences.
It ain't gonna be no consequences.
Huh?
Yeah, that's for real, Kiki. Yeah, that's why I thought it was scripted too.
Yeah.
Because you got plenty of time to go change your mind, bro.
Yeah.
Should I do this right now?
Yep. He could have just as easily walked up to him and said, yo, bro, I feel like you need to give my wife an apology. That was wrong.
Yeah.
Bang.
It would have been a whole different story. And then walk right back to his seat. But then the idiot walked back to his seat, and now he want to yell at him. That's childish. That's just him trying to prove that he's something that he ain't. So, but that's my opinion. Because he was really about that life, that shit would have went different. It wouldn't have been no little tap on the face and then walk back to your seat. He'd have beat that man down. Because if you disrespect my wife, that's what I'm going to do to you.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I know I'm going to do it, I feel like any man out there is going to do it. I ain't going to expect the man to just be a little punk. But then I'm not going to step to somebody that I know ain't going to defend himself. Don't make no sense.
Come on, Mike. You got to pick the weakest one, Mike. You got to.
That makes me look like. That, if I pick the weakest dude in the room, now just suppose Chris had to turn around and beat the shit out of Will. He would have looked even worse. That's like you pick a fight with a girl and you beating her. You ain't going to win because now you just beat up a girl. If she beat you up, you just got your ass whooped.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, look what Kiki say. Look what Kiki say. Now I didn't know that now, but that's true. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. How he made black people look, you know what I'm saying? That's what they think of us already.
They give it. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Everybody to look at us.
Yeah. And they always
that's real.
Trouble from
it's stained for years to come now, so they're gonna be skeptical about giving the winning thing to somebody, the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? Like people come behind them.
Yeah, that was the whole thing about the Oscars. That's why we boycotted them for a little bit because we wasn't winning nothing.
Right.
And then when they start letting us win, so you know right now it's gonna revert right back to what it was. All the white people gonna win.
They gonna say, "I knew we was right. I knew we was right. We should have never let them come up in here."
Right.
Yeah.
Just to say that.
That's where we come in, brothers. Like we got to change the narrative, you know, of people that we relate to, our cousins, our uncles, our brothers, our friends. You know, we got to be upstanding men, which we already are. But you know, be that light wherever you go. Wherever my feet shall trample, I'm taking over territory for what is right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I ain't gonna try to band with nobody no more. I'm calling the police. I ain't got to prove nothing no more. Nope. You know, I used to be that guy. Like, why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get you before you get me. That's where I was, man. And I'm glad I ain't that dude no more, man.
Hey, I'm too old for that stuff. Hey, I get hurt.
No, you not.
A long time to heal.
You just got to beat somebody up. You just got to beat somebody up. When you just at the party fighting.
Bro, believe me, if I'm gonna fight, it's gonna be to win. Like they say, I didn't get to be my age for no reason. I had to go through things to get to where I am. So if I gotta go out there, I'm not going looking for trouble. But if I find trouble, I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time fighting. I'm taking the motherfucker out right here and now. And I'm walking away. It ain't gonna be no wrestling. I'm getting
Mike, what you gotta do to a kickboxer? What you gotta do to a dark-skinned Will Smith?
And I'm gone.
Hey, what you gotta do to a kickboxer? Hey, help me. Tell me what you gotta do to a kickboxer. What you gotta do to a kickboxer?
What you
dark-skinned Will Smith.
What you got to do to somebody like that, man?
Boxing.
Well, who got to do?
Because in one of my last tournaments, I almost ended up killing the guy. Because that's why I try to avoid confrontation. Because when we spar, like I don't see anything. All I see is red.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm real adamant about what I do. I'm 6'6" and 220 pounds. I have
Cobra Kai.
I see you don't do that.
And
Hey, I see you don't
like
do nothing halfway. You over there in the middle of the week, man. You go all out.
You think it's a game?
I see you, bro.
No,
My fiance.
we know you got them.
All my fiance told me was like, "Hey, I gotta go to California." I said, "Okay, that's cool," and I just went ahead and booked my flight. So I'm out here.
That's it.
Giving
out samples and
I mean,
all
what
that.
they gonna do? Tell me no?
Okay.
Right.
That's what it do.
Yeah.
They don't want to piss Will Smith off.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, I'm with you, bro. I'm trying to go that way. I'm about to use some of these Tava points to get over that way too, man. Them Tava credits gonna get me over there. Hey, I'm going, man. I'm with you, man. Hey,
let's go.
I'm booking tonight. I'm booking tonight. I'll be over there as soon as
I'm just saying.
out.
Let's have a little
Mancast in California. Mancast in California. We going this summer. The Mancast going to California.
Let's do it.
Hey, Mancast on the road. Elite Mancast goes to wherever.
Hey, that'll work.
That'll work. Hey, Keith, you know how messed up I was when I made it out here?
What?
Like, I landed at 8 o'clock, so I'm walking around drinking like 10, 11 o'clock time out here. I figure I'm going to call people in Louisiana. Man, hello. I'm like, what the hell? What you doing? I was like, man, I'm drinking. What's up? Man,
yeah,
I'm asleep. Like, you know, it's 2 o'clock out there when it's 12 out here. I'm like, man, all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do normal stuff. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. Like, all right.
That's what's up. Hey, but that's that financial freedom, bro. We all want, you know, we all can get, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. Like, it's my time now, though, because I've been doing that thing since 2020, man.
Yeah, it's
2 years in, man. It's time now. Even if I don't rank up, boy, I'm gonna be able to go somewhere.
Oh yeah. We're gonna find you like some organic carrot juice and shit. Like, don't worry about it.
Wow.
That's what it
is.
Gonna make it real strong. We're gonna put some parsley in that thing. Yeah.
Do them up right, huh?
That's what it is, man.
I'm just
I
trying
to appreciate you guys, though, man.
What what he said, like, what would he do to be able to stop me?
That's it.
That's it. I mean, that's all a part of networking to me, is especially like when you're kickboxing. It's like all you're doing is like you getting to know somebody, kind of like before I go and do a sale, like get to know the person.
Right. That's that rapport.
That's it. Yeah, build up the rapport and then use their weakness against them. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it is, man.
I go in and you know, especially like with the flair, because that's my favorite stuff. If you notice in the Zoom early, well, in one of our rooms early when I made that post, and I
saw that
course saying I never leave home without it.
Yeah,
right.
American Express.
Because that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So, nah, bro, like I said before, life is all about what you make it.
Yes.
But you know, really though, that is the one to use because everybody don't be wanting to go to the bathroom when you say detox. That kind of throw them off sometimes. Some people that I talk to, you know. But if you lean in with that flair, you know that energy.
Everybody want energy.
Yeah, calories to get rid of the calories. You know what I'm saying? Got the B12 and all that. You know that's what it is though.
Yeah.
It helps some of them emotional people though not be so emotional. Give them mental clarity.
Let me show you my mental clarity right now. Hold on.
Don't do it.
Kickboxing news.
It's an amazing skill. It takes a lot.
Wow.
That's my mental clarity.
I see you.
That.
I see you. I see you, boss.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I see it.
Yo,
hey man, you
run, bro.
That's it.
As far as you run.
Hey Mike, what happened to your jump rope, Mike? Where you and Kev did the jump rope.
Where with that?
Hey, did you
count? Did the jump rope?
Did you count him? Did you count the jump rope?
Tell you what we do. We'll go by rounds. I usually do 3-minute rounds. Cause count 1, 2, 3, 4. I jump too fast for that.
I told you. I didn't count it. I had somebody else count it.
No.
1 minute. I ain't doing no 3 minutes. I do 1 minute. How many you can do in 1 minute?
Got you beat.
How many you can do in 1 minute?
Hey man.
I don't know. Well, we'll do it live. We're gonna go with I tell you what, tomorrow we'll do a 1 minute challenge on the rope.
What time?
And then while y'all watching, you can count how many times it goes around. And when I start limping off, you know I'm done.
What time you want to live? What time you want to live? What time?
Well, what time is it? I tell you what, I wanted to make an announcement already anyway. So
Yeah.
What I'm planning, y'all see I put up this post, it's coming. All right, well now it's here. Starting tomorrow, April 1st, I'm gonna go live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays around 9:30 in the morning. But what I'm gonna do is talk about me. Or this gonna be what's going on in the mind of Mike. Because I spend a lot of time driving, thinking, watching idiots on the road, and a lot of stuff I've been through. So I'm trying to talk about stuff that's going to be relevant. It ain't no telling what I'm going to be talking about. Because I might talk about self-defense one day. I might talking about how to romance your wife another day.
What you know about romancing people's wives?
Y'all already fighting because they hollering at your
man,
wife.
my wife carry a gun. I ain't messing with nobody else's wife.
Woo!
First off,
say what?
Honest with people right now. You're kind of looking like R.
Yeah.
Kelly with the head.
Why you crying?
Maybe like you know.
Hey man.
So what you think?
Do, like,
after that,
with each other wives, like spouses, yeah, but hey, that's cool, bro. Just hey, look, whenever you do it, I'll probably start drinking my mimosa or whatever, and I'm gonna jump on the live with you. We're gonna do this together. Game up.
Hey, that's my planning period. I might try to do it. First thing you do though, you do your minute jump rope when you open.
That what you do. Yeah, that what you do, huh?
With a minute jump rope.
Yeah.
However you know. You do
yours,
I do mine.
Hey, all right, Kelly, you know what we're going to do?
Like 9:15.
No, 9:30. My planning period ain't to 9:30.
All right, Kelly, Mike.
9:30. What's on your mind, Mike?
That's what I'm going to do for you.
He got to do it. Everybody tuning in. Everybody tuning in at 9:30.
All right, 9:30. Hey, well, damn, that's gonna be kind of messed up. Y'all tune on. I'm like this.
Hey, look, you gotta invite the people in. You know what I'm saying? Invite the people in. Do your 150 jump rope. I don't think you do more than that. Just do 150 and then start your show.
Yeah.
All right.
We're doing this for the team, Mike.
Hey.
Okay.
Huh?
I said we're gonna do this for the team. We're gonna make sure nobody else look at your wife. I'm gonna show you how to break them down mentally. You're not gonna have to worry about that stuff no more.
Oh,
you ain't gotta worry about that no more.
That's it.
I ain't never worried about that. She'll shut them down.
Alejandro, you and Mike, y'all both do the kickboxing, so I'm just saying.
That's right.
Yo, you did kickboxing, Alejandro?
Did I do kickboxing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a certified kickboxer. See, that's the difference between you and I. I'm a kickboxer, and you just kick boxes. So,
hey, actually, I won 2 more champions as a kickboxer.
Boxing since I was 8 years old?
Really? Oh, man. I started when I was 10.
We have a couple from Baton Rouge.
Hey.
So you did martial arts, karate, taekwondo?
Oh, yeah. That's what I said, bro. We have a lot in common. So when we do meet,
that's what I'm talking about.
Sit down and have our meet and greet. We're going to drink our Valley 30 and I'm going to
get a workout in.
Keep people from looking at your wife.
Hey, I'm going to have to take 2 flares that day.
Hey, bro.
Mess, boy.
Your new saying is going to be,
oh, man.
I get you with this shit.
Yes.
Hey, you know what they say? Everybody want to be like Mike, right?
Don't they? Don't they? Everybody.
Hi, yeah.
What y'all out of control?
We gonna do this.
Yes. All right. So tomorrow morning,
Hey, man.
9:30,
Hey, so this is what we doing. We tuning in tomorrow at 9:30, Mike. What's on the mind of Mike?
There you go.
That'll work.
What's on the mind? 9:30. He's starting out with the jump rope, and we getting it in. We gonna take him out tomorrow.
There it is.
Hey, but y'all gonna have to bear with me if I'm out of breath now.
Huh?
Y'all gotta bear with me if I'm out of breath.
Right.
I'll do a couple of.
Wildin' out. Hey, Mike, wildin' out. Mike, wildin' out.
Hey, you got to do it now. Too many people didn't see it.
Yeah, I know. I put my foot in my mouth.
Hey, and Kiki done put it on the chat, so it's going down.
Oh. Yo, I'm gonna walk into it like I walked into the ring, full of confidence.
Hey,
right. That do.
That's cool. I feel you.
Say, man.
To some people, confidence is just a cologne, bro.
You right. You right.
It's in the air.
Hey,
it's in the air, man.
Confidence is
some people.
Just like loyalty is just a tattoo. That's all it is, bro.
Yeah. It's going down.
Yes.
Say, man, we gonna tune in tomorrow to Mike show. Hey, we gotta see what's happening.
There it is.
Tonight we out the line because we done went over the time.
Wow. Hey, fellas, it was fun. Y'all take care.
Got it.
That's what it do.
Hey, y'all have a good night, man.
Have a good one, fellas.
It's fun.
All right, be easy.
All right, bro.
Later, man.
I'm trying to end it. Oh, man.